Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're filming a Chatty Get Ready with me. I don't know if this is the first one I've done in the year 2023, but I have a fun update for you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing me play with some makeup and talk about some things, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. Usually we talk about new eyeshadow palettes, new things, but today I'm just going to use some stuff that I've had and some things I've already shown in other videos, but I thought it would be fun. So yeah, if you like that type of content, something a little chill, then highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so I have foundation and I have concealer and my brows on, but I wanted to play with some things. Mostly I want to play with the Earthy palette from Sigma Beauty. So this is launching very, very soon, or it might be out when you're watching this video. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to post this, but I thought it would be fun to play with this. I've played with most of the palettes now, the on-the-go palettes. I think I could probably use Jewel one more time, but I've played with Electric Pink. I've played with Beachy, so I wanted to play with Earthy because it's a neutral palette, but it does have a fun green pop to it. So I thought we could incorporate that onto my channel today and just hang and just talk and see how everyone's doing. I am definitely a little bit sleepy because I just had lunch, but I do need to film my new makeup releases video. So I figured, let me just get it out of the way, and then I can rest easy because a deadline's a deadline and your girl committed to every Monday. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, so I'm just going in with the shade Sunbaked and I'm just putting that on the crease. It's like a really pretty mustard color. So yeah, really excited about these little palettes launching. I know a lot of you actually seem very interested in the on-the-go palettes, and when I posted my video on YouTube with the collection, my video from the original on-the-go palettes came up, and it was like 2 years ago. That's so wild to think of how quickly time flies, because I was like, oh, these on-the-go palettes like just came out, but it's actually been 2 years. Well, it's probably like 2 years, you know. Don't mind this, it's because I'm using a different filming mirror. The one I usually use is dead. The battery's dead. So I put it over there to charge. And so I am using my Simple Human mirror, but I'm sorry, that's so annoying. I don't know what to do. I need a mirror, and I know some people film with handheld mirrors. That's just not me. So yeah, this palette's definitely like an interesting mix of like cool tones, because like Harmony and Will-O-Wisp is cool tone, and then the shadowy shade also looks like a cool tone. Wonderlust looks like a cool tone, so it's like cool tone, cool tone, cool tone, cool tone, warm tones. Kind of an interesting mix there, but I'm going to go into shadowy because I need something for the outer corner. And I'm just doing a quick little thing, trying all the palettes out because life goes by so fast. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun for me to tell you guys that we are now the proud owners of a minivan. Okay, I feel like Sigma's done such a fabulous job with the dark mattes in all of these palettes. So now I want to put the shade Moss on my lid. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, we bought a minivan. So technically we traded in my car that I used to drive. I used to drive a RAV4. I loved it. It was my husband's old car. And so when we had our first daughter, he upgraded his car, and then I inherited his RAV, which is great. It's like a great mid-size SUV. We've done road trips in it. It's so nice. It's great for the snow. Feel so incredibly safe in it. Love it so much. But with having a little one And winter, I've realized that it's like a whole nother ball game, because I don't know if you guys can relate if you live in a cold climate, or maybe you live somewhere really nice and toasty warm and you've never even thought of this, but getting kids like in and out of cars in the really, really wintry weather is like really not fun. We're having a second one, which I would say, like, I didn't really know how many kids I wanted to have. I was really happy with the one, and we hadn't really thought through like a second one. I was just like kind of bopping around. You guys know this if you've been watching my channel for a while, but we ended up being pleasantly surprised with the second girl, who's gonna be here in less than like 60 something days, which is like mind-blowing. And so yeah, I've just been like thinking about it and thinking about it, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was telling my husband, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, it's so hard to like get them in the car. I mean, just the one, you know, because it's like wintry, and I'm so lucky because I have the wrap, so I just hop in the back seat, and I have one of those like 360 car seats, which I highly recommend if you've been wondering about those. They rotate to the side, so you can like put your kid in like facing them, so you don't have to like kind of half get into the car. Anyway, I've never had the other kind of car seat other than her car seat that clips into the base, because we have like a Mesa. But all that to say, never had to think about it until we had a first kid. And now that we have a second one coming, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I had gotten in like a friend's minivan, and like I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so roomy. And so I had been like talking to my husband about it and just saying like, maybe we should get a minivan. Like, I'm not really like jazzed about the idea. I was just like, whatever we need to do to survive. And so yeah, we went and looked at them yesterday, and then we found one we liked, and we traded in my SUV, and now I have a minivan parked in the garage. And the nice thing about the small SUV is being able to like get through the snow and stuff kind of without worrying too much, because like we've got so much snow, like it's blizzarding outside right now. And just, I mean, like whatever you think snow is, I promise you, you have no idea how bad it is in North Dakota. It is so cold here. Like, I promise you, it's not the same as Chicago. It's not the same as the Midwest. Like, it's gotta be like Canada levels, like that. We're so close to the Canadian border here. So anyway, it's a very cold, okay? That's all I have to say. And I grew up on an island, so it just like is wild to me. But yeah, we got one. I'm excited. I'm a little bit scared because my husband test drove it. I test drove it too, but my husband drove it to our house, and he definitely got it stuck in the driveway, I think he said. So he had to like dig the car out, which we've been so used to just being able to like plow through the snow in the SUV. But that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a bit of a game changer. But I've driven like a sedan before, so I think I'll be okay. But that's the big update, is like mom life. And I have a minivan, which I'm so excited about because of the room, but I'm also really nervous to drive it. So send me all your positive vibes. But that's my big announcement, my big update, is that we got a minivan, and it's a Honda. We're definitely like Toyota people. Don't come for me if you're not a Toyota person. That's fine. I'm just saying, I've been driving Toyotas for the past so many years, but I'm excited. We like a good Japanese car. So yeah, if you guys drive minivans, you'll have to give me the scoop, or, you know, the tea. We're not planning on having any more kids, and the minivan seats 8, which is great because there's 2 kids, 2 adults, and then like whenever my parents get here, I'm sure I'm gonna have to like drive them around a little bit. And so my parents can fit, like before it's like it can, like the RAV can fit me, my husband, and the 2 kids. And like I sit in the back with our daughter right now, just because I'm like, we can. Why not? Like, that way if she needs something, I can like help her, you know. I really don't mind sitting in the back with her. But yeah, once the second one comes, we wouldn't be able to do that. And my husband drives a truck, but it's a smaller truck, and so the girls wouldn't have fit. Like, we wouldn't have been able to fit 2 car seats back there. Also, like, terribly uncomfortable to get in and out of once you've had like a C-section, which I have to have. So we are so excited because we did use my car to come home and stuff from the hospital with our first baby. So I'm glad to have like a car that's easy to get in and out of. And the other thing that's been wild is like with this baby, I just have had the worst like pain down there. Like, she's putting so much pressure on my, like, I don't even know, is it called your pelvis? I don't know. I just feel like she's hanging out like right there, just like chilling, like, you know, because it's just like unreal how much pain I feel when I'm like laying down at night, and like turning over from side to side is a chore. It's a task. I felt like I had a lot of insomnia when I was pregnant the first time, but I think I would take insomnia over this pain because it's just terribly uncomfortable. And I'm like, I still have like 2 months left, and I feel like you know, people would come up to me when I was pregnant the first time and be like, oh, I bet you're so ready for this baby to come out. And I'm like, oh no, I'm fine. But with this one, I'm like, I still have 2 months. Like, I could literally cry about it just thinking about it. But this is the look with just the shadows from the Earthy palette, and I think it's super duper cute. But since I want to film my new makeup releases video after this, I kind of thought that I would pop on a little bit of my favorite shade from Beaute. I wanted to use a bit of Robin Hood on my lids because I know it's like a pretty like multi-chrome kind of shade, and I know it's just going to amp this look up. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit on this shader brush, and let's just give it a spray. Let's see. It just amps that color up so much more. But it was so fun to read you guys' comments on how many of you enjoyed the 3 looks video with Beaute. And it's not like it has a ton of views, but man, sometimes it's just so nice to have time to play with a collection when you take the pressure off. Like, new, I need to get this video up as fast as I can. And, you know, I try to come back and like do reviews and stuff after the fact, but it's so hard right now for me to keep up, do as much as I think I need to do, but it's just hard. But I know it'll get better. Like, I'll get better. I'll go back to feeling like myself after I'm done with kids and all that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I do have a bit of fallout from the Sigma palette, but I think I'll just clean that up when I set my under eyes. But I want to use this Kaleidos palette. So I had gotten these in PR, and then I think I like put them aside in my like new makeup drawers, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna film with that, and then I kind of forgot about them. And then the other day I was like going through the drawers, and I found this one. This is the Kaleidos Symphony Contour Trio in tan. And I was like, wait a second, I haven't used those. So I finally pulled them out to use. And so I figured, let me try them out. And I was going to use them in my testing new makeup video that I filmed, but I had a whole bunch of the ColourPop singles because they sent me those. And so I was like, let me just use that instead. But I thought since this video is kind of like a chill get ready with me, I would like use it in this video. But it's just kind of funny because I've gotten so much better, you guys. Oh my gosh, I feel so good about myself. I've been trying so hard not to buy things and then let them just sit there, which I think just the way my schedule is right now, the key for me is to just buy a whole lot less, because I want to be able to at least show things on my channel once or twice, and just with me having to film a little bit less and having a little less time right now, the key to that is definitely buying less things. I mean, I still feel like I do indulge. Like, I never really have things that I'm like, oh, I wish I could buy that I don't buy. But also, I think I've just gotten a little bit, listen, I'm not saying that I'm going to become a low buy channel by any means, but I feel like I've gotten just a little bit better at managing my like need to buy makeup. And I was watching Chic Geek Makeup. I love her. She's so sweet. She does a lot of like no buy, low buy content and like project pans and stuff like that. And I just like love watching channels like that, because even though I'm not gonna be on a low buy or a no buy, I can watch that stuff and like appreciate the balance that I've made in my life, the small changes. So I really like that bronzer, and the powder, you know, just set my face with it. I want to use my Haus Labs blush because I haven't reached for that. So let me grab that so we can put that on my face again. So I bought the Haus blush in the shade Watermelon Bliss, and I haven't used this much, so I figured I'd use it in this look. So I'm just gonna pick it up on this brush. I'm just gonna tap it off on the back a little bit. But red blush, you guys. I think red blush is finally hitting the mainstream. I think that it's like in now. So, oof, okay, that's a lot. Let's just, okay. Well, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone's fine. Oh my god. Ah! I think my favorite red blush still is the one from Game Beauty. They did such a pretty one. And of course, Nabla Adults Only has always been one of my favorite reds. Oh, and I love the one from Hourglass. I can't remember what it's called right now, but that's like probably one of my favorite blushes of all time. Okay, I was trying to use like the Kaleidos setting powder to tone this down a little, but she's here. She's not willing to be ignored, okay? She wants everyone to know who she is, and she's not backing down. Oh my gosh. That's so bright. Yeah, I had a good idea going when I went like really light-handed, and then I just like lost it, and I went too far. Oh well, okay. Let's put some highlighter on. I don't know if I have a new highlighter that I want to try, so I'm just going to use something from my makeup drawer. I think I might use this one from SugarDrizzle. So let me just grab. I still need to get my brows done. And I did go to the mall the other day, but I was with my husband and my daughter, and I didn't want to make them wait, so hopefully I can find some time to get that done. But these cheeks look ridiculous. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone's fine. And then for lip, I want to use the other shade from Florasis that they sent me. This is the shade M1311. It's like a pretty corally color. And like sometimes I use lip liner, sometimes I don't. This formula is so nice. This is another brand that like sent me stuff, and I had it all like sitting here forever, and I finally filmed with it. So if you didn't get a chance to check out that video, highly recommend. Because they were doing like a lot of sponsored content for a while. Like if you search Florasis on YouTube, you'll see like I saw a video from a certain creator that we don't want to give more attention to, but they have like a 3 point something million video with views on this brand, Florasis. I saw Tati's video and then a bunch of my like indie reviewing friends. So it was fun to do a video of my own because I was like, you know, I didn't get sponsored and I still think my friends that did get sponsored were right. This is really nice makeup. Some of the stuff is more pricey. Some of the stuff I can justify the price. Like the eyeshadow palettes are, I think, in like the $60 range, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it's like very beautiful packaging and stuff, but this lip product is so comfy. It's definitely more red than I thought, but like, listen, we're going like full throttle, earthy garden, rose petal situation. So hopefully once my hair comes down, it'll balance out how bright this blush is. But I'm gonna spray my face and I'm gonna put some mascara on and find some earrings, and I'll be right back to finish off this video. Okay friends, so here is the finished look. What do you guys think? Also, these earrings, in case you're wondering, they're from a local creator. I actually went to a little like crafts fair that they had at our mall, and I've been following her on Instagram for a while, but I wanted to see the earrings in person, and she posted these ones on Instagram and they were so fun and colorful that I wanted to see them in person. And then I was looking at some of the other ones she had so many cute ones, but my husband wanted me to get these ones because he thought they were so pretty, and I think they're pretty too. But for me, usually I go for like all the bright colors, and I was like eyeballing like all of these other earrings, and I was like, okay, you always buy like the pink and the greens, and I have so many pink earrings and so many green earrings, and thought these were kind of fun and subtle, and I think they'd be so cute for Easter too. So yeah, not that, you know, you guys probably care, but I just think they're so fun. I love these like clay earrings. I want to learn how to make these because I feel like I could really burn up some time learning how to make these and then just make really wild earrings. But I just wanted to tell you guys the backstory. Anyway, we tried out some things. I told you guys, I think the blush looks a little bit less wild when my hair is down because I have so much hair that I can like kind of cover up some of my face so it doesn't look as over the top and red. But so far so good. I really like everything I tried today. I don't know about that house blush. Listen, I love a good bold blush. I'm not the one to shy away from a bold blush, but I feel like this is like very, very pigmented, which is great for people with like deep skin tones that always have to like fight for pigmentation. But I don't know about this one for me. I think I have some other kind of reddish blushes that I prefer, but we'll keep trying it. We'll see. And this Earthy palette is very cute. It worked just as well as I thought it would, and I really love the shade Robin Hood from Game Beauty. You guys know that. I think it added just a little extra pizzazz that we needed to spice up this palette. And yeah, like I said, I just wanted to sit down and film this video, just chit chat with you guys, tell you about my newly acquired minivan that I'm gonna be cruising around. I'm gonna be cruising around in with the kids, but I'm excited. Honestly, I'm excited because it's so spacious and it's gonna be so nice for the summer. I'm just gonna be able to like load them up in there and have like a bunch of stuff and room for like, I mean, I always had room in the back of my car, but it's nice to have some room in the front and stuff so I can like get in there with the kiddos and like help them out and stuff like that. And I know like me and Freya will have like McDonald's in the car sometimes, so I'm like, why not? Like, why not have room for both of them? So I'm excited about that. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day or week or, you know, afternoon whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye!